Yo, if you clicked on this video, I presume you have played SCP Secret Laboratory in the past, and honestly, I just want to talk about it. My name is Finn, and if you haven't seen my channel before, I'm a small Australian YouTuber who's really only just starting out making SCP-SL content. And today we're going to talk about the impact SCP-SL has had on my life and the state of the game today. I'm going to start this out back in late 2020. One of my old schoolmates that I haven't spoken to in years told me about this cool little game called SCP Secret Laboratory, and how I should play it with him. That little 14-year-old me didn't expect at the time some small multiplayer horror game would turn into be such a massive part of my life, because at the time I was used to playing stuff like Fortnite and Apex Legends, so games that are completely different to SCP-SL. The second I started playing the game, I'd instantly fallen in love with the goofy characters and the chaotic behavior of the people who played the game, and I eventually fell into the cycle of get through the school day and then go home to play SCP-SL for the rest of the night. I fell so in love with the game that I joined the Discord server of the server that I always played on called Pantheon. I started talking to other SCP-SL players more, and gradually I had a name for myself in the community. Not a big one, but I was definitely known. I even started moderating for Pantheon servers, and it was genuinely the peak of SCP-SL in my opinion. I'd made heaps of friends, even which I still speak today, and most of them nowadays have disappeared, grown up to bigger and better things, and eventually I would too. This is where my story would take a turn for the worse. In August of 2021, I suddenly stopped playing Secret Lab, and I just got extremely burnt out from it. I parted ways with the community that I used to hold so dear, and I just started to almost do nothing with my life. I hated school, and that's why I dropped out, but always at the end of the day I would sit and watch YouTube. I always knew that I wanted to start a YouTube channel because it's something I always enjoyed. I knew how to edit videos because of some of the few classes in school I enjoyed, and my best mate to this day had a YouTube channel that just started to explode, so I wanted in. And as much as I wanted to start, I just couldn't find the right genre or motivation to fully commit to a channel, so I never did. Around the end of 2022, I started to play a little game you may have heard of called Rust, and in all honesty, I wish I'd never played it. Sure, I met some of the great people on there like SCP-SL, but it was a game that was basically a second full-time job for me. I was committing 150 hours every 2 weeks, and I was trying to balance it on top of a full-time job. It wasn't healthy, and it was slowly eating me alive. Whilst I was playing Rust, I started to watch Rust content on YouTube, and I stumbled upon this pretty cool YouTuber called Frost who genuinely made me want to make Rust content, and I didn't try to make any form of content until August of 2024, though, because I was putting all my time into work and Rust, but in all honesty, my biggest inspiration to my first video was because of Frost. And now, to when I made my first ever SCP-SL video. It started with me and my mate and Cole thinking of games to play, and as a joke I said, oh, we should hop on SCP Secret Laboratory, and to my surprise we both actually hopped on. Now at this time the servers I used to play on shut down, so we decided just to play Kitchen Island servers, and I'm very glad I got on Secret Lab that day. We played non-stop for a week straight, and eventually I got into watching Secret Lab content on YouTube, which brought back that love for the game that I used to have. After watching Secret Lab content for a couple of weeks, it really made me want to make content too, as I knew that I could, and my biggest inspiration to growing my channel was because of Lars. And Lars, by the small chance you are watching this, I appreciate your videos a lot. I binge watched every single Lars video, and it sparked something in me to start making videos. Obviously, at first my videos weren't getting any views, but I kept on pushing because I knew that if I just stayed consistent, something would work. And a couple weeks after I started, my mate goes to me, hey Finn, you should get the Secret Lab beta and make a video on it, and I did. And after I posted that video, I got 12,000 views, which was unreal to me because my other videos were barely reaching 20. So without the 14.0 beta coming out, I don't think I would have grown to where I am now. And now, after reaching 3,000 subscribers, grinding out uploads, I've come to a feeling of being burnt out again. Hence why I'm making this video. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I've been uploading less and less, but I know that I'm not finished with YouTube because I haven't even fully started. I've just been getting this feeling of repetitiveness with Secret Lab that I genuinely cannot shake, no matter how hard I try. Northwood can go ahead and change every zone and game mechanic possible, but to me, it is always going to be that game with shitty graphics and a great community. This isn't me saying goodbye to Secret Lab, because for as long as this game's gonna be around, I know that I'll keep making videos on it. This is more of a thank you to Northwood for making the game and bringing great memories for everyone who's played it.